First and foremost, to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash. Yahweh is who this world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is who this world ignorantly calls Jesus. Bahashem means in the name, Rakah means spirit, and Quadash means holy. That's on the Paleo Hebrew. I also want to give double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Today I want to make a quick hit going back to pretty much a basic topic, okay, but it's very fundamental. Okay, and I actually want to get deeper, okay, and get into that word Esau and see what it means, right? Because we have to understand that in the Hebrew, names have meanings. For example, Yahweh means something, right? The name of the Heavenly Father means something. It means He exists. He is, right? You have Yah, which means He, and you have Hawa, right, which means exist, is. He is all-knowing, omnipotent, right? Yahweh, okay? The son's name, Yahweh Shai. Yah means He. Yahweh Shai means Savior, Deliverer, okay? Yahweh Shai, He delivers, He saves, right? Because that's what He's coming to do, okay? So, when you go down that trend, right, all names in the Hebrew have a meaning, okay? And even the name Esau. And I'm going to get the definition of what that goes to and prove further, okay, that the so-called white people are the Edomites of today, right? They are the biblical Edomites. But first, let's start with a story. In Genesis chapter 25 and verse 23, it says, "And Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels," right? 2 nations and 2 manner of people, going into how they're going to be different, right? They're not going to be the same. It says, "And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be fulfilled were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb." Right? And I've heard Christians say, see, it says twins. That means they look the same, right? That's just wrong. You could be a twin and not look anything like your other twin, right? I forgot if it was paternal or fraternal twins, right? You don't have to be identical. And that's the case right here. It says, "And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau." Okay, and that's exactly who the progenitor is of the so-called white people today, right? Let's get a little picture of example of what this is talking about. He came out all red like a hairy garment. Okay, these are the Edomites. Okay, and this is how Esau came out. It says all red because you can see his blood showing forth through their skin because he was so pale, right? And a key point is that it pointed out what he looked like, right? Because he came out different. There is 2 manner of people, okay? Jacob, they didn't talk about what Jacob looked like because he looked like any other kid, right? He looked like a normal dark-skinned baby, okay? But Esau, he was something different. He came out looking all red like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. Okay, now, I said a brother, right, down here, Aman Yashar Allah, made a post in the Urban Dictionary going into Esau, and it's actually beautiful. It breaks it down beautifully, okay, what his name means. It says, the etymology of the name Esau, Aishawa, Esau, the English transliteration of the Hebrew name Aishawa, which means wasted away are they. In Hebrew, when he was born, his parents named him Aishawa Esau because he was born without pigmentation or melanin. In layman's terms, the Most High wasted away the color from his flesh. Esau is the progenitor of the Edomites, the Caucasian race, right? So that's why they called him Esau, Aishawa, okay, because he looked wasted away, okay? He didn't have any melanin, right? Any color. Okay, he was pretty much like a dead person, right? Wasted away are they. Okay, that's what Isaac said when he saw him. Wasted away is he, right? He's through. Okay, and that plays a very key part, okay, into the understanding, right? But let's keep on reading and back it up because, everybody knew who the Edomites were. Right, this is not something new as a so-called mystery. Right, I guess it's a mystery nowadays because they hid the information. But back then, they knew. Right, they knew that Esau was a so-called white man. right? They're literally walking around. Okay, you were able to see an Edomite, and you could see his pale skin. Okay, it wasn't nothing crazy. But this is Numbers chapter 12, and this is going into the account of Moses, Miriam, and Aaron. Okay, and I'm going to start at verse 10, right? Pretty much Miriam was acting out of order, and she pretty much, let's read it. Numbers chapter 12 and verse 10, it says, "And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow." Okay, Yahweh gave Miriam leprosy. Okay, she became all white. It says, "And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned." And this is the key point. In verse 12 it says, "Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb." Okay, who was Aaron talking about? Right, he was talking about Esau. Right, he was talking about Esau. Wasted away is he. One more time, let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb. He was talking about Esau. Okay, because Esau came out the exact same way, leprous, white as snow. Okay, all red like a hairy garment, because you can see the blood. Okay, it's very simple. It's very, very simple. Right? But let's go to, now let's prove it with a little bit of history. Okay, let's go to Herod the Great. Right? Because a lot of people don't know this information. Right? Herod the Great, the one that was pretty much trying to kill Yahweh Shai. Hey, this is a beautiful distinction of how he looked. Right? Perfect. Okay, the one times these devils actually make a fit-in Bible movie, this is perfect. This is exactly what he looked like. Okay, these are the pictures. King Herod, right? You can find a so-called white man today called Jake that looks exactly like this, because Herod the Great was an Edomite. Now let's prove it. Herod the Great's father, who does that look like? That looks like a Chad to me. It says Antipater the Idumean, right? The Idumean. What does Idumean mean? It means Edom. Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom, right? Let's prove that. If we go to Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 4, verse 5, it's talking about the destruction of this coming society that is ruled by the Edomites. It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold." Let's start at verse 4. It says, "And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll." Right, that's talking about the nuclear destruction. Right, and more specifically, it's talking about the mushroom cloud. Right, this is Isaiah describing the mushroom cloud as a scroll being rolled together. It says, "And other host shall fall down as a leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judgment." Right? Because, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is coming back to judge the nation of Edom, the Edomites. Right? Those that are in power right now. Look on the face of the dollar. Who is it? So-called white man. Okay, who rules the top international banks? So-called white man. Okay, and more importantly, the tribe of Amalek, the Jewish, right? Those imposters. Okay, but let's go into that word Idumea. Okay, and see what it says. Idumea, right? What does it say right there? Edom.
Strong's H123. Edom.
Edom equals red, right? Red. Edomite, Idumean, descendants of Esau. Straight to the point. So we know that descendants comes for your father, right? So what was Herod if his father, his name was literally Antipater the Idumean, right? Antipater the Edomite. So Herod the Great was an Edomite. That's why he wanted to kill the Messiah Yahweh Shai so bad, because he knew that there was prophecy written that the Edomites were going to be done away with, right? And he was scared shitless. He thought it was his time, right? But the time is not yet. He didn't understand that. But that's why he killed all the firstborn trying to find Yahweh Shai, because he knew the prophecies and he knew he was an Edomite, right? Now you go on and you ask yourself, right? Who were the Romans? The Romans were the Greeks. Who were the Greeks? The Greeks were the Edomites, okay? Where did the so-called Europeans come from that we call them Europeans today? The Romans. Romans, Greeks, Edomites. They just changed their names. They hid their identities. Okay, but now we are treading upon their high places, like it says in Deuteronomy. Okay, all the lies, that covering cast that has been spread upon all people is pretty much being shut up. Right? There's no other way to put it. The truth is coming out. Okay? But, let's see. I think the point has been established. I want to make a quick video going over that. Herod the Great is an Edomite. Even Alexander the Great, he was an Edomite too. You can trace his father's lineage, goes back to the tribe of Amalek, right? Which the Amalekites are Edomites, right? They go back to Esau. Okay, but you can go and do that research on your own time. But I think the point has been established. Oh, one more. That's what it was. The Wadi Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, just going off a prophecy. Okay, understanding the prophecies, it only makes sense that the so-called white people are the Edomites, right? Because this point right here, 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 8, it says, "And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it." Okay, what is that talking about? This is talking about rulerships. Okay, what is the rulership of Esau? The rulership of Esau was the Greek kingdom and the Roman kingdom, Roman Empire, which right now we're at the last end of Esau's empire. Okay, the Roman Empire, we're at the last end. Okay, what's after that? The rulership of Jacob, the kingdom of heaven, where the Israelites are ruling forever. Okay, so just off understanding, if you had any logic, right, you understand that we are not in the kingdom of heaven right now, right? The beginning of Jacob is not there yet. So what does that imply? It implies that Esau is ruling this world right now. And who is ruling this world? Those with the little small black hats. Okay, they go back to the tribe of Amalek, which are Edomites. Okay, Edomites. So hopefully this was edifying. With that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, and double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Shalom to your elect. Shalom.